One of my favorite things about being on a growth journey or having a growth mindset is the information that you need seems to appear at just the most amazing times. So, I just finished reading Jim Quick's book Limitless this morning, and one thing, my biggest takeaway from that is my speed of reading has increased like insanely just from reading one book. And it's really interesting. I was on a walk this afternoon and I was talking about it. So, when I was younger, I struggled with reading and vocabulary and spelling and sounding out words and all of the above. So, when I entered college, I had a fourth grade spelling level and I really struggled for a long time. I had special classes and did all the things. I have what I don't know what they call it today, but we used to call it auditory listening deficit. So, I was not as good at hearing it, or actually when they would say sound it out, well, I was hearing vowels and things that didn't even exist. So I just hear a little bit differently than others. And what's really cool is that when you have a growth mindset and when you learn how you learn, you can actually keep growing, right? So nowadays, my reading skills are quite good. I think my vocabulary has increased quite immensely, and I don't really struggle as much with spelling. So it's really interesting. And then I've had somebody always telling me, you should try speed reading. And I've always had a little bit of a thing against it, or a like it was kind of a stumbling block there, and it was because I was sounding out every word, because as I was growing up I struggled so hard with it. So when I was reading every single little word. And the last few years I've been really good about reading daily, at least 20 minutes. I think I'm going on almost 2.5, maybe almost 3 years now of doing that, which is really super cool. And in one book, the speed at which I can read and my comprehension has increased dramatically, just because I heard it a little bit of a different way. A little bit of like, oh, this is how you can speed up your reading. This is how you can look at it from a different perspective. And it was just really interesting. And one of my favorite things, like I said, about learning is sometimes the pieces just show up right when you need them, right when you're ready. They have that saying, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. And I just find that to be so true. So that is just one of my favorite things about having a growth mindset and the way that it has affected my life. My name is Lisa. This has been Takin Life Daily, number 101. And I'm wishing you all a wonderful weekend. And hope you're going to take some time to take a break, reset, even if it's just a moment. I know all y'all fellow entrepreneurs out there, I'm sure you're going to work your butts off this weekend anyway. Take a moment. Take some time, have some gratitude, and do some reading. I don't know. Anyway, hope you guys have a great weekend and talk to you guys tomorrow.